Well, everyday memory problems can generally be divided into remembering information and remembering to do something. And there are a few things that can help with that generally. So things about increasing the strength of the memory, being organised, getting into a routine, and using prompts and reminders will help with that. So in terms of increasing the strength of the memory, the more, if you've got information you need to remember, the more you repeat it, it's going to increase the connections to that memory and make it much stronger. Also, if you can draw it, speak it, write it, then you've got 3 different pathways into that memory. And again, that's going to make the memory trace much stronger. In terms of organisation, if you can structure the information that you need to remember it again, it's going to be easier. So imagine that you have a whole list of shopping that you need to buy. If you can structure your list, first of all, if you write it down, it's going to be helpful. But if you can structure that list into different types of shopping, so for example, fresh fruit and vegetable, meat, household goods, toiletries, then by clumping them together, it's going to be easier for you to recall them and think about it if you've missed any. It's also going to be easier to find them in the shop too, because you've got them in a list when you're looking around those separate departments in the store. Other things that will also help is obviously keeping things in regular places so that you organise so it's easier to find them. Making sure that as soon as you get your appointments, you write them in the diary, or you keep your appointment letters in one place. Again, is going to take the strain off your memory and help. Routine is also a big aid in terms of your memory. So if you can get into the routine of checking your diary once a week to see what you've got planned, if you can check it in the morning and just before bed about the next day as well, that's going to help you plan and remember things. Also, if you've got activities that you keep missing because you forget them, if you can make them into regular activities, so every Thursday you go to X, again, it becomes much easier to remember to do it and get into the routine of doing it. So routine definitely is your friend. And finally, and probably the most important thing, is taking the strain off your memory altogether. All the gadgets on the market are brilliant. So using diaries, calendars, alarm reminders, post-it notes on front doors and all sorts of things can really help you, and it takes the strain off your memory. I'm a massive fan of the smartphones too, because they have a camera option in them. So when you're out and about and you see something that you need to remember, so for example, if you see a poster with an event you want to go to, or a friend recommends a book that you want to read, take a picture of it and store it in your phone, and then you've got it there. And the same for your appointment letters or even your reports. If you can take photos of them and store them on your phone, then it takes the pressure off you remembering to take that letter with you to appointments. You've got it all there. They're also great because they've got reminders all in one place. You can set them up to coincide with your calendar. There's note pages, and you can also dictate into them as well. So if you're having problems with dexterity, there's great options in them where you can just use the microphone and it will text. And in fact, to be honest, it's quicker than texting anyway.